In a remote corner of Papua Barat in Indonesia, spanning 24 kilometers of coastline, sit the two most important leatherback nesting sites remaining in the entire Pacific. This population has undergone a grim decline in nest numbers since the first estimates in 1984. My journey from the leatherback's foraging grounds in California to their remote nesting beaches is to provide assistance to Papua's leatherback conservation program. Our goal is to protect as many nests as possible so that we maximize the number of hatchlings entering the ocean. The one aspect of the program that is requiring a lot of attention is predation of nests by feral pigs. These feral pigs are notorious nest diggers, and we work with the locals who are hunter-gatherers to set traditional traps in the forests behind the beach. We also build enclosures that protect the nests from pig and dog predation. And where needed, we shade the nests with vegetation to reduce the high sand temperatures that can literally cook the incubating eggs. These beaches are naturally dynamic, and sometimes the turtle lays her eggs in bad locations, so we relocate the nests to more stable sections of beach. Night patrols are times of magic. It is when female leatherbacks silently emerge from the dark ocean.
So we just saw the leatherback emerge from the water and we dropped to the ground.
She is large and clumsy as she hauls herself across the beach.
You see the rear flippers.
But she is graceful and intuitive as she digs her nest chamber. Even though I have watched it hundreds of times, I am always fascinated by how gentle and methodical her process is, especially when she is covering her eggs with sand. Towards the end of egg laying, we spring into action to collect data, measuring carapace length and width, checking for tags, and sometimes injecting a microchip when needed so that we can identify her again when she returns. One night, I came across a nesting leatherback with a gill net trailing from her mouth and wrapped around her flipper. We were able to cut the flipper free,
There mustn't be a hook in it, so maybe we can pull.
but the net was deeply lodged in her throat.
It's deep down in her esophagus. I saw it go down.
Fishing gear is considered a major source of mortality for leatherbacks. I wish there was more that we could have done, but it was a good feeling to free her from some of the entanglement. This time she has defied the odds and has successfully laid 80 eggs. Her survival skills will be continually tested as she migrates through the waters of the Pacific. Tonight's encounter is a reminder that focusing on conservation on these 24 kilometers alone is not sufficient for their recovery. Conservation extends to waters way beyond these nesting beaches.
Papua is a wonderful place to work. It is a challenging place to work too. But like most modern day conservation programs, we need to integrate the local communities into any research or conservation measures we wish to implement on these nesting beaches.
People there are farming and they grow vegetables and they also go hunting for cash income as well as for source of protein. Education is a very important part of our work. We teach the kids how to read, to do math, and just basic personal hygiene education such as brush your teeth or wash your hand. Our hope for the future is for the community to be able to participate in sustainable conservation effort.
There are still enough females nesting on these beaches to potentially help recover this population. We have a big responsibility to ensure that our science-based conservation and management strategies succeed. And my hope is that in my lifetime, I will witness a recovery in this population and have the satisfaction of knowing that I played a role in the conservation challenge.